Hi everybody, welcome to Spirit Breakfast, and today we are still in our two series, and we are looking at Esther 2 verse 2. So I'm gonna read. And Esther 2 says, Then the king's servant who attended him said, Let the beautiful young virgins be sought for the king. So, if you know the story of Esther, you know that King Xerxes was married to Queen Vashti, and his kingdom was prospering, and all this amazing stuff was happening, and he was doing great. And then he summoned Queen Vashti to come and be presented at one of these banquets he was holding. And then Queen Vashti did not turn up, and then all the men in the kingdom were like, this is not cool. If Queen Vashti behaves like this, all our wives are going to behave like this. So Queen Vashti ended up being disposed. Basically, she was taken off the throne. And then what happens is the king was also quite upset. And then a few years after his anger had subsided, he wanted a wife again. And then this is where we see Esther 2 verse 2 says, then the king's servants who attended him said, Let the beautiful young virgins be sought for the king. So today's topic is basically stay ready. Right? Stay ready, be ready, stay ready, So I know like the Christian journey can be tough, making sure that, you constantly staying pure, staying crucified, laying yourself down before God, following his ways, learning to be more like Christ every day and everything, right? And sometimes you walk that journey for a long time. And there are certain things you're waiting for, like in this particular example, maybe you're waiting to be married, or maybe you're waiting for a promotion, or maybe you're waiting to, eventually have children or something, right? And you faithfully serving God, but it's not happening. But here we and sometimes you even have had opportunities that came your way, but someone else took them. And then now it looks like even though you are faithfully serving, there isn't even an opportunity available. There isn't even anything that's available that's come up, and you're like, where I am now, I live in a small town, nothing's happening here. I can't even see anything that is going to come out of this. But you are faithful still to your serving. What this is saying, what I'm trying to teach with this verse is stay ready. Because what happened is the king was married. He had a queen, Queen Vashti. And, if there were any aspiring girls in the kingdom who had, preserved themselves as virgins and were hoping to be queen, at this point, their hope had been deferred because Queen Vashti was queen. But who knew that at some point Queen Vashti would be disposed and then the king would be in need of a queen again? But there were some girls, one in the name of Esther in the kingdom, who were still faithful, who were staying ready, who were staying serving, who were doing their best to stay pure and to do things the way God wants them to do. And even though maybe there were no opportunities looking bright or no prospects for them at the time, they didn't even see this coming until it just came. Nobody was going to ever predict Queen Vashti's behavior and then the king's response, right? According to, what was happening at the time, it had already happened that, the queen was a queen and there was no queenship going until this happened. And then the ladies who were ready, the ladies who stayed ready, were able to be in this opportunity. The same thing happened to Daniel, when they were taken captive, right? They looked for healthy young men, fit and healthy young men. The only reason why Daniel was picked at that particular moment was not because you don't magic health, you don't magic muscles, you don't magic fitness. You work towards it, right? So that means Daniel stayed ready. He was always fit and ready for whatever was coming. So this is what he's teaching us. These virgins were ready when this opportunity came, even though they didn't see it. Opportunity came and they were ready. So this is just an encouragement that, you may be serving faithfully and you may be thinking, there isn't even any opportunities. What's this going to yield for me? Trust me, stay ready. Something is going to come up. God is always shaking things up. Who knew that we'd be talking about COVID and the pandemic and working from home and lockdowns, right? But things happen in life, and that changes the trajectory of things, and it can change things for you, and it can open opportunities that you would never imagine. So this is just an encouragement that stay ready, keep doing good things, keep fighting the good fight of faith. And what this thing alive to say, work out your righteousness with fear and trembling, you know keep your journey with Jesus going, right? Don't give up, because honestly, what does that verse say? It says, he who believes has to believe that God exists and that is a reward of those who diligently seek him. So, God will come through for you, but stay ready. Stay ready. And the opportunities that come for you, they're gonna amaze you. Because you're just gonna be like, what? Is that available for me now? And you will be ready. Because you're always at the feet of God, in the quiet place, talking to him all the time. If you keep staying around something, you're bound to, if you keep hanging around God, you're bound to hear stuff about your life that's just coming around the corner. Spend more time with your Father, and he's gonna tell you stuff. Keep hanging around with him, and love him, and he loves you so much, and he will surprise you. Just keep serving, but mostly enjoy him. It says, delight yourself in the Lord, and he'll give you the desires of your heart. But the first thing is to delight yourself in him. He's a wonderful Father. Just enjoy spending time with God. He's amazing. He absolutely loves you. But yeah, anyway, the message was stay ready, stay ready, stay ready, stay ready. You never know what's coming, so stay ready. Anyway, have a blessed day. Goodbye.